Okay, so we all know how Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been treated, and we know how people have reacted to this game. And people at all do not like this game. The reason they don't like this game is because of the story. That's the main reason why people do not like this game. And what I would have done, instead of making a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, this is what I would have done. This is what I think Rocksteady should have done instead of making a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video game. Now, what I would have done is, after Arkham Knight finishes, or sorry, after Arkham Knight was released, I would make a another Batman game, and this would be the final Batman Arkham game that we get. This Batman Arkham game, after Arkham Knight, this would be the final Arkham Batman game we get. And this game, I would call it Batman Arkham Nightfall. The reason I would call it Batman Arkham Nightfall is because of the ending we got in Arkham Knight. The ending for Arkham Knight we see obviously Scarecrow reveals Batman's identity to the entire world, and Batman pretty much what do you call it? Batman pretty much activates the Nightfall protocol, and he destroys Wayne Manor, and this leads to people believing Bruce Wayne slash Batman is dead. And then at the end of Arkham Knight, we see Nightmare Batman. And this would be why I chose the name for the next Batman Arkham game to be Batman Arkham Nightfall. And the main story for this game would basically be the game would continue after the Arkham Knight ending. And we will see Batman taking on the mantle of Nightmare Batman, or whatever that Batman is called. And this game, that's basically what would happen. This game would continue after the Arkham Knight's ending, and we will see Batman as Nightmare Batman. And that will be the entire, I guess, story for this game. Now, a main villain, I could not find a good main villain for this game. Maybe you guys can find one, maybe you guys can, I don't know, think of a good main villain for this game, but I could not think of any. I thought of making the main villain for this game Scarecrow again, but that would just feel repetitive, so I don't have any clue as to what the main villain for this game could be. Maybe this game doesn't have to have a main villain. It can just be Batman being Nightmare Batman going around fighting crime or whatever. And then at the end of this game, Batman retires from being Nightmare Batman. You know, he's tired of being Nightmare Batman or whatever. And then at the end of this game, Superman comes and recruits Batman to form the Justice League. And this would be the ending for Batman Arkham Nightfall. And then after Batman Arkham Nightfall releases, we would get a Superman solo video game set in the Arkhamverse. And then after the Superman game releases, we would get a Flash game, then a Wonder Woman game, and then finally a Green Lantern video game. And then all these games, including Batman Arkham Nightfall, of course, all these games would be leading up to a Justice League video game. And this Justice League video game would pretty much replace Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And of course, the main villain for this Justice League game would be Brainiac. And for the final battle for this game, what I would do is, I would have Brainiac brainwash Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern. Except Batman. Because of course, he's Batman. He can, he's Batman, don't have to explain. Batman doesn't get brainwashed. And Batman has to fight all of the Justice League members, besides him, of course. So he would have to fight Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman. Sorry. I'm sorry, I had to cough. My throat was being weird. So sorry. My voice cracked there. Basically, what I was saying is, Brainiac would brainwash all of the Justice League members except Batman, and Batman would have to fight Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern. And then after Batman defeats all of them, and all of them return to normal, they would go ahead and fight Brainiac, and then they defeat Brainiac and save the world. And that would be basically the entire game. So yeah, that's what I would have done instead of making a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game. Now let's say all this didn't happen. What if Batman Arkham Knight was the final game, or was the final Batman Arkham game that they made? What I would have made, what I would have done is, instead of making a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game, yet again, what I would do is make another Batman Arkham game, but this game would be Batman kills, or Batman, basically in this Batman Arkham game, it would be Batman saving the Justice League from Brainiac. This game could be called Batman Arkham Saves the Justice League, or just Batman Saves the Justice League. And basically, this game would pretty much be Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but instead, it's Batman, and it's Batman saving the Justice League instead of killing them. And that's what I would have done. Another thing they could have done is they could have sticked, or they could have, made Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, but they don't actually kill the Justice League game. Or they actually don't kill the Justice League. Instead, they kill the Justice League, but then they find out that they were actually clones, and the real Justice League was stuck on the Skull ship. And then the Suicide Squad would have to rescue them. And then they would have this huge final battle of the Justice League and Suicide Squad defeating Brainiac. That's another thing they could have done. Now that would be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.